Tarot card readings. In 2010, I was in India studying with a teacher. She taught many things, had been teaching tarot cards for 35 years and doing tarot card readings. And I got there and I asked her what she taught, and she started rattling off. And she got the tarot cards. And I said, wait a minute, let's do tarot cards. When my mother died, she had 3 tarot cards in her jewelry drawer. And my mother, being a devout Italian Catholic, would no more have had tarot cards around her than, anything. And so there was something there, and I never could figure out what that was about. So her name is Ma Gayan Suvera, and she's outside of Rishikesh, India, just walking distance from the Vasishtha Guha, where the Vasishtha was written in a cave. And so she went through a deck of tarot cards one at a time. And at the end of the day, she said, Ron, you're as good as my students that have been doing this 20 years. And I said, oh, that's great. Thanks, Ma. After the second day of going through the deck, she said, Ron, you're as good as me, and would you read for me? Well, I said, all right. So I read for her, and, she liked it, and she ran out of the room and went and talked to one of her guru brothers. And she came back and said, well, I talked to Dinesh, and we agree with everything that you said, and he wants you to read for him. So I did another reading and told him some stuff about what was coming and what have you. And so the interesting thing is that after the first day, that night, I had dreams all night long. And the dreams were sort of, get up and write this down. It's like the inside of my head. So I had my computer and I had it next to me, and all night long, I'm waking up every 10 minutes and typing stuff down. Happened for 2 nights. So on the third day, I studied with her yantra. And yantras are numerical healing patterns. And again, every 10 minutes, get up and write this down. And I'd get these yantra patterns, like, 3 squares across, 3 down. So there's 9 letters in specific formations. And some of them were longer. They were like 9 wide and 9 down, different patterns. On the third day, Ma Gayan Suvera taught me numerical healing yantras. And at night, I got these downloads and these dreams and wrote down these yantras. So I get home from India and I'm reading everything I wrote down, and I realized that it was instructions on a new deck of tarot cards. So I hired an artist. It's actually the daughter of one of my employees, incredible artist. She was in high school. I showed her one at a time, and she painted them. And there's 3 suits. There's the first chakra, the heart chakra, and the crown chakra. And the heart chakra is where, I would say, the opportunities and the complications are in life. So anytime there's a green, and the heart chakra is green, the first chakra is red, the crown chakra is purple, right? So and if a green card comes up, then we always take 2 more looks at it. Something you know about that particular card of the heart chakra, and something you don't know. So it's a very simple layout. The first card is before you took birth and what you asked for in this life. Second card is right above that, how you're doing today in relation to that. To the left of that is something more about how it's doing today. And then to the right of that is something you don't know about your path. And then above everything is the future. And it is a lot of fun. Most people are really, really happy, if not overwhelmed, in the first 15 minutes. I generally get $100 for that. But if people want to stick around and talk more in depth about the cards and have more questions and stuff, that can all be extended. It's a lot of fun. Probably 30% of the people cry during a session. Most of it's out of relief that they always suspected what I tell them, and now they've heard it again, which is always fun for the receiver and for me to see. And it's very exhilarating and light-filled. I mean, it's just a joy-filled process for me. And I just show up without any forethought and just allow it to come through. And that's tarot card reading.